Hello, 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 Libra, and welcome back to the channel. And welcome if this is your first time being here. I appreciate you being here, and I'm grateful to be able to share this space with you. This video will be your May 2020 tarot predictions. It will hopefully give us some insight on the energies that you will be experiencing this May and give you some guidance on how to handle those situations. Before we get into it, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps me to grow the channel and to reach out and help others. Let's break down the energies of May. May is starting off with a new moon. The new moon is actually happening on April 30th, but then that energy will continue into that first week of May and continue until the next full moon. New moons are all about new beginnings. There could be epiphanies within ourselves. There could be us starting new routines, new ways of being. That could be new careers, new loves, just newness. Excuse me. And then on the 15th of the month, we have a total lunar eclipse full moon. Which, okay, first off, full moons are already crazy intense and full of energy because they are about releasing people, places, things, situations, energies, memories that no longer serve us. But this one is a hyped up full moon with the lunar eclipse. So be prepared for that. I feel like this month will be a fast moving month for many of us. And although we may not be moving physically or feel like we have gotten very far ahead in this 3D material world, we are growing by leaps and bounds. Or actually, we're being given the opportunity to grow by leaps and bounds spiritually and emotionally this month. And then at the end of the month, we ended off with another new moon. So lots of energies. I feel like we're going to be feeling like we are being pulled from here to there. Our thoughts may be all over the place, back and forth on things. And we might just be changing a lot internally this month, I want to say. But let's get into your reading. I've already drawn all the cards because it would just take way too long to shuffle them all on camera. Probably be an hour-long video, if not more. But I feel for this month of May, Libra, you are being called to bring balance. You are being called to start a new romantic cycle. That's that new moon, right? To maybe start a new cycle of bringing more balance into your life. In whatever area. That could be within relationships, that could be within yourself and your own, emotions, thoughts, feelings. That could be work-life balance. That could be, finding more balance between spending time with friends and doing the fun things versus the things that we have to do. But let's get into it. This first tarot card will be the energy that you are starting the month out with, or the energy that you will be embodying it at the beginning of the month. Ooh, sorry. I hate to do that. I'm so sorry. I just had that reaction. 9 of Swords. I had that reaction because this is not a fun energy. This is you maybe worrying, overthinking, being up in your head about something, possibly not sleeping, having anxiety, questioning yourself, questioning life, perhaps, questioning if you're doing the right thing, if you're on the right path. And that's why you're going to be called to start this new romantic cycle this month in May. You're being asked to lay those swords down, to give those worries to God. Let Jesus take the wheel. Your next card out is 6, not for you. You may run into a situation this month where something that you wanted, something that you thought you wanted, turns out to not be for you. 6, first off, is, for me in numerology, is a number of balancing our thoughts, balancing finding balance within the things around us. I think you're going to be asked to find balance within whatever the situation is that causes you to be up in your head, and keeping you up at night. You're being asked this month to let it fall away. To accept that this situation, this person, place, thing, whatever it was not meant for you. And it was not meant for you because Spirit, the universe, has something far better planned. 5:55 on the clock as I'm saying this. That lets me know that change is coming in. That lets me know that you will be bringing this change in yourself if you choose to accept this mission, if you choose to do the work. Your next card out is the Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. That's what you're being asked to do with that Nine of Swords. You're being asked to see the potential in whatever it was that did not work out. You're being asked to bring balance into that situation. That's you bringing light to the situation. You're being asked to see the potential in what more lies out there for you, what better is out there for you. Next card out is the Courageous Peony. Multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Maybe the reason that this didn't work out was because you were not being your authentic self, because you were not allowing yourself to be seen fully for who you are. That keeps coming up a lot with a lot of these readings this month for me. You're being called to stand in your power and to be yourself. And once you start doing that, that is when this new romantic cycle will be able to begin for you. That is when you will be able to bring balance back into your life and move towards more balanced romantic connections, friendship connections, work connections, family connections, situations, all of it. Your next card out is Raccoon. You have everything you need. This has been coming out for a lot of the horoscopes this month. You do have everything you need. You might be stressing out and worrying yourself, thinking that because this situation happened, that you are in lack, that you don't have all the things that you need. But your spirit team is coming to remind you that you do. That just because this was not for you does not mean that better is not coming to you. That just because you did not get this one thing does not mean that you do not have everything that you need in this moment. When this happens this month, if it does happen for you, it will be different for everyone. This could also be a past situation that you are still thinking about, by the way. When you are in this energy, your spirit team wants you to remember that in this moment you have everything that you need. You are alive. You have your body. You have your health. At the end of the day, that's all that we need. That's all that we need to make things happen for ourselves. Right? You're being called to remember that. I just got that Pink song and it just hit my heart. What is the song? Oh, what is that song? Oh, give me a minute, Libra. I have to think about this because Spirit gave me that image and now I have to reclaim it. What is the song? What was that? I can't think of the name of it, but here goes. The song. She says, you might give yourself away and pay full price for each mistake. That's that. When the candy coating hides the razor blades, you can cut yourself loose and use that rage. Wish someone would have told me that this feeling comes and goes. People may pretend, but baby girl, nobody knows. The little that I know, I'll tell to you. When they cut you up with lies and you're left naked with the truth, you throw your head back and you laugh in, and you laugh in the rain. Let your walls fall, 'cause it lets the light in. Let them drag you through hell. They can't tell you to change who you are. That's all I know so far. That's the name of the song. That's all I know so far. I know I just butchered that. I couldn't think of all the words. Maybe go listen to that song. All I know so far. All you know so far is that you have everything that you need in this moment, that you are multifaceted and that you are unique and that you deserve to be seen and you deserve to show yourself for who you are. That you have potential, that you can bring light into any situation. And that is how you will make it through this and begin a new cycle of controlling your thoughts and not letting them control you, of not letting the situations around you control you, take you out of your power and keep you up at night. 12:21 on the clock as I say that. And as you learn, mirror images, by the way, it's just validation to me, that as you learn this, it will start to appear also, it will start to manifest around you. The things that have not been for you so far in this life, or the things that may come up for you that are not for you in this month of May. It is to lead you to this new cycle, this new romantic cycle within yourself, I want to say. But it doesn't necessarily have to be internal, right? It's not all internal, like I just said. Once you start doing the work on the inside, it shows up on the outside. Once you let fall away what is trying to fall away, or allow what's in the past to stay in the past and not cause you any more worry, that is when you will begin this new cycle of balance and peace. Your ancestor message out is Druid, hold the space. This is saying feel your feelings. Allow yourself to feel your feelings and then let them go. Allow yourself to feel your feelings and then bring it back into balance. We all go to these dark places, right? We all tell ourselves that we are, or I shouldn't say we all, because I don't know everybody. I can tell you, me though, I allow myself to go to those dark spaces and to get in my head and to worry and to be kept up at night over minuscule things that, well, in the moment they don't seem minuscule, right? Allow myself to be worried about things that in the grand scheme of things will not matter in the long run. I allow myself to get into fearful states when things don't go my way. But spirituality is all about teaching us, and I'm still working on it. 14:41 on the clock. Another mirror image. It's about teaching us to roll with those punches and to accept what is not for us and to move on and find what is. Our failures, our mistakes, right? They are just the stepping stones to getting to where we are meant to be. We can't have all the answers right now. We can't know exactly everything in this moment. We will make mistakes. We will stumble. We will fail. We will lose relationships. We will lose jobs. We will doubt ourselves, doubt our abilities. But every time that those things are happening, they are happening to lead us closer to our potential. They are happening to bring us closer to what is hidden in our unconscious. That's the journey of life. Your next card out is 24. Use your time well. Make every moment count. 24 reduces to a 6. You have 2 6s here. You might be interested in looking up angel number 66 and master number 66. There may be some messages in there for you. But now we have 3 cards of balancing your spirituality and your practicality. We have 3 cards of you balancing your thoughts, I want to say. Three cards telling you or trying to show you your potential. This is also saying, don't let these instances, people, situations, places, things that happen to take you off your game, to cause you to give away your power, to give away your time, your energy. Because that is only hurting yourself. That is keeping you from your potential, keeping you from following this new cycle, from beginning this new cycle. Use your time well. Don't use it dwelling on the past. Don't use it dwelling on the hurtful things, people, situations that came, that happened. 1717 on the clock as I say that. Validation again. We all go through stuff, right? Life is hard. Life is messy. And it's especially hard adulting. And it's okay to feel your feels. Feel your feels. Have a good cry and release it and move on. Just because this didn't work out does not mean that you don't have everything that you need in this moment. Next card out is 2. I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure, precipice of change, pause before action. That might be why you're in this 9 of Swords energy. You might be up wondering what will happen next, worrying about the future. But when we live in the past or the future, we leak our power. We lose our time. This month, 1818 on the clock, more validation, more synchronicities for you. This month is calling you to reclaim your power, to give yourself the gift of your own time, because life is short. To not waste it worrying about people, places, situations, things that did not deserve you. Because that is why they are no longer in your life, because they did not deserve you. Even if you thought that it was 100% what you needed, what you wanted, you will learn eventually that you were being protected. You were being shielded by the universe from something that would not have brought you as much happiness as what you will find in the future. You are at the precipice of change, and that is why this new romantic cycle begins. I just heard another song, Tower. I can't remember who sings it, but I know Eminem is in it. Maybe you like Eminem's. Maybe you like Eminem, the rapper. Who knows? But that song, Tower, what it says, you're high up on the tower, don't look down. I will be okay. Here on the ground, you can always call to say hello from time to time. When you're no longer mine. Maybe there's a situation that maybe there's a person, job, whatever, that you thought was for you. And it's not for you. And maybe that's why it's keeping you up at night. You're being called to make a change. You're ready for a new adventure. You just have to choose to leap from that tower and to free fall and to not worry about what comes next. To live in the moment and find happiness in the moment, find balance in the moment. But also remember to pause. Remember to take the time to think before acting. Your next card out is Impartiality. I've never even seen this card before, you guys. So I'm going to read the book on this. It's very beautiful. I see blue and red paint. I see her cloaked in the purples, and I feel like this card is calling you to be impartial to the circumstances going on around you. They're calling you to stay within your own energy, knowing what it is that you want to go after and who you want to be, what you have to offer, what you have in general. It's calling you to find gratefulness and happiness in the moment. And to not look at things in life as good or bad, but to look at them as they just are. To look at them as, if it is meant for you, it will always be yours. And if it's not meant for you, it will leave your life. It will leave your life. And to be impartial to that. To not get so caught up in your feelings about whether something is meant for you or not. To allow the things to fall away that are trying to fall away. But where's the book? Let me read the book. See what they have to say. Impartiality. It says, I quietly listen, allowing you to color your own palette. The legend. Bahana is the wise dictator from the town of Beige. She is known for settling disputes fairly. One day, two neighbors are arguing about what color to paint their fence. Bahana gives each of them a can of paint and instructs them to paint their side of the fence, the color that the other neighbor wants. She knows that when they can color their world in the love of their neighbor's eyes, they will understand and accept one another. That's what you're being asked to do in May. There may be a situation that comes up that has you in your feelings. Why did they do this to me? Why didn't I say that? Why is this happening to me? And that's why you're being called to be impartial. You're being called to remove your feelings from the situation and to look at it for what it is. To maybe even get out of your own headspace and explore, contemplate maybe on how the other person felt in this situation. How do I want to say this? This is not necessarily about someone else. So I don't want to say it's all about a person in your life, but it could be. You're just being called to look at it impartially. You're being called to bring balance to the situation. Yes, something may have hurt you, and you have your feelings on it, but there is always two sides to every coin. You're being asked to accept the fact that there are three Three sides to every story, right? There's your opinion, the other person's opinion, and somewhere in the middle is the truth. Our perceptions and judgments and thoughts get clouded by our experiences in life. And maybe there is something that happened. Maybe there was a relationship that was not for you, that you keep thinking about from your point of view. And maybe looking at it from an impartial place will help you to regain the balance that you need in the situation. You know, walk a mile in someone else's shoes, maybe. Maybe you're also being asked to be impartial to other people's opinions of you, other people's opinions of what you choose to do with your life, and how you choose to spend your time. Your next card out is Cleansing. 25 reduces to a 7. This month in May, you are being given the opportunity to cleanse this energy and to start a new cycle, to release what was not for you and to move on with a refreshed outlook on life, to move forward with hope that future situations will work out to your betterment. And they will work out to your betterment because you will be allowing more of yourself to be seen. You will be speaking up for yourself, admitting the truth to yourself, perhaps. You will be more authentic to you, which will bring in the situations that are meant for you. Bring in the people, places, things that are meant for you. And that's why that new romantic cycle will begin. Your next card out. Oh, you got 2 chakra or crystal cards, I mean. That's a beautiful one. Lapis Lazuli. You may be interested in getting some Lapis Lazuli. It may help you through this month. What it is, a deep blue stone with deep history. See ancient Egypt. Ooh. Haman's eyeshadow. The Old Testament, the High Priest of Israel's vestments, and the Dutch Golden Age. Vermeer's palette. Who needs it? Cat people, Leos, anyone who uses the phrase in a past life. I'm totally convinced I was. Where to put it, as a spiritual armor that lets the world know when I walk into a room, it's customary for y'all to bend to the knee. Woo, yeah. You are being called to start a new romantic cycle of honoring yourself, of knowing your worth, and expecting other people to also see that and to honor it. Maybe people in your past, maybe past situations, things, well, clearly if they're not in your life anymore, they were not honoring you. Maybe there will be a tower moment this month where something comes and is taken out of your life because it does not honor you, because you've been holding on too long. When to use it. When your thoughts are not your friends. Call on Lapis Lazuli to help you get out of whatever your mind has gotten you into. Ascend your rightful throne. That's beautiful. You are stepping into your power. You are being given the opportunity to fully step into your power this month, or to begin stepping into your power. We're never done fully stepping into our power. I think that's part of all of our journeys. But the thoughts are not your friends. That's that 9 of Swords energy. You may really be interested in getting some Lapis Lazuli. Maybe get a necklace that you can keep close to your throat and to your heart. You may have a cat. You may be interested in getting a cat. You may be wondering whether or not to get a cat. This could be validation that you should do just that. I feel as though, Libra, you are clearing up maybe some energies from a past life, if you believe in that sort of thing, or just energies from your past in general. You're clearing out that energy, or you're being given the opportunity this month to clear out that energy to move into this new cycle. Your next crystal card out is Citrine. What it is, a must-have for wannabe makers of art. How noble. And money, I don't know that, how gooch, I don't know. Citrine is a pale gold to smoky brown quartz. Those candy yellow citrines you find at shops are actually heat-treated amethyst, which is another beast altogether. Who needs it? Anyone with a big idea or a big dream. Probably you. I think you do have a big idea and a big dream. 31:13 on the clock as I said that. So I will take that as validation. You've had big dreams. You've gone after things, which is why things have not been for you. Spirit wants to applaud you in that. Because 31:31 now I see. As you go through these things that are not meant for you, it brings you closer to what is meant for you. Where to put it? Wherever you set intentions. Placing some citrine in your pocket each morning makes an energetic statement like, greatness is out there and I am coming for it. Maybe get some citrine. Keep that in your pocket, but make sure it's the real citrine, like the card just said. When to use it? When it's time to really get on your grind and start creating the tomorrow of your dreams today. That's you seeing the potential. And that's that new romantic cycle beginning. Manifest your masterpiece. You're being asked and given the opportunity this month to release those things that do not serve you. Release those painful situations that were not for you. And to move on into this new, release it, cleanse it out of your energy, right? And then move on to this new space of manifesting what it is that you want. Of starting your life anew, stepping into a new energy, that new romantic cycle. Let's move that over there too. Your next card out is commitment. I willingly accept that it's safe to topple my walls and commit completely to a relationship. This could be a relationship to yourself. This could be a relationship to spirit. It could even be a relationship with someone new or a new job. It might be one that's already here. I should have kept reading, huh? Or one that's on the way. Either way, those walls have got to go. Without them, I can go further, feel freer, and love bigger than ever before. Bonus, no walls means I'll save a lot of money on picture frames. I love these. These cards are so awesome. Your commitment to yourself and your devotion to yourself and your dreams is being tested this month. You're being given the opportunity to recommit to yourself, I want to say, and recommit to your dreams. If you have fallen off that track, if you have gotten onto this, train of worry and looking at all the past things that have not worked out in your favor. You're being asked to go the distance, to recommit to bringing balance back into your life. If it has, none of us are completely balanced, right? Whatever area of your life that is out of balance, you're being called to recommit to that, to get that train back on the track. You're being asked to stay devoted to yourself this month of May. Your self-care card for the month is positive affirmations. Yep. When you find yourself in your head, stressed out, maybe getting headaches and not being able to sleep at night, whatever, switch those thoughts and start a new practice of positive affirmations. I love myself. I choose love, brave, beautiful, worthy, grateful, happy, healthy. When those negative thoughts wants to come into your head and derail you, tell you how you are not worthy, tell you how you did not deserve what you thought you deserved in the past, recommit to yourself, reaffirm your beauty to yourself, your love to yourself, reaffirm to yourself how much the universe is here for you, how much your spiritual team is here for you, how much I'm here for you. And that will start a new cycle in your life, a new phase of your life, where you no longer sweat the small things, right? No longer sweat the people, places, situations, things that were not meant for you, that were not worthy of you. These final cards out will be the energy that you can hope to reach by the end of the month or soon after the end of the month if you do this work, because we always have a choice, right? And if you don't do it this month, it will circle back around at some point so you can learn the lesson at a different time. Your Moonology card out says it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. This is where you want to be. You want to try to be at the end of the month. And if you do the work, this is where you will be. You will be ready to take action on this new romantic cycle. You will be ready to let down your walls, let go of, release, cleanse the past, people, places, situations, events that are holding you back. You may have an Aries sun, moon, or rising. I believe this is Gemini. You may have Gemini in your chart somewhere as well. Your next card out is the Devil. The Devil has to do with addictions and low vibe energies. That's the negative things we say to ourselves. That's the way that we tell ourselves we are not good enough. That is the way that we allow our thoughts to control us instead of controlling our own thoughts. That's anxiety. That's the depression. That's the low vibe stuff that keep us up at night. You're releasing that, I want to say. Oh, yep. Your next card out is the Five of Swords. That's exactly what you're doing. This month, should you choose to stay the course and love on yourself and release the things, people, places, situations, memories that no longer serve you, you will be starting this new romantic phase. You will be starting a new phase of your life where you are not controlled by these low vibes any longer. You will be learning the lessons in the situation, taking the lessons that you have learned, taking the tools that you have acquired, and leaving the rest behind. That's you. I forgot you had lemons. I was about to say, that's you taking lemons and making lemonade. There you go. Good for you. Good for you. That's very awesome, Libra. Very, very awesome. That's you taking the bull by the horns. That's you saying, I am not going to let anything keep me back from what I know I deserve, from what I know, right? From the inner knowing that you know of the things that you came to experience in this life. Maybe you came to experience a beautiful, loving, committed relationship. Unconditional, loving relationship. Well, the relationships that have left your life is so that you could step into that loving, committed relationship. But first you had to go through the hard stuff. You had to learn the lessons in order to have the tools that you need to make it work in the future. It doesn't have to necessarily be with relationships in terms of like romantic. It could be friendship, it could be jobs, careers. This is you releasing procrastination, I want to say. This is you releasing fear of going after something new, of doing something different. So please keep this video in mind over the next month. When you find yourself in this energy of overthinking, maybe causing yourself headaches and stress and being up at night and not being able to sleep, keep this in mind. Keep in mind that you are headed to something new, that these energies are coming up, popping up for you to clear them, to release them, so that you can let them go and start this new chapter of your life. So thank you for being here. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you next time. Bye.